Hi Taurus, and welcome. This is your general scope for the month of August 2017. And yes, I'm all moved in to my new apartment. And although I still have boxes and unpacking to do, so it's been very busy. I'm sorry I missed July's for you. So I'm still in the works for a lot of transitioning that's going on right now. And so what's going on for you for August? So just remember, be mindful that Mercury in retrograde begins August 12th and it lasts for 3 weeks. Sorry, I did not get an ending date for when it ends, but it lasts for 3 weeks. So I want to do a video separate in just Mercury in retrograde. So what to look out for, basically what's going on when Mercury goes in retrograde, which is basically, it looks like the planet is going backwards. Or it appears that way, or Mercury's back is facing toward us. So what to look for, and that would be a lot more car accidents, lots more arguments, domestic disputes, misunderstandings. Please stay away from signing any contracts if you can, and I mean any kind of contracts. But if you can't and you can't help it, then by all means, like if you're moving, please be mindful of that, and just be careful with your words, with your thoughts, how you communicate with other people, how people communicate with you, how you react. Okay, so that just basically said, we'll leave it at that, because I'm thinking about doing a totally just separate video from that, just all about Mercury in retrograde and what to look for and what to look out for. So let's get started with you, and I apologize. Okay, first we start off the beginning of the month with the Magician card. So very good card to start off with. It is a major arcana. You want to pay close attention to this when this occurs. Okay, do you have any other major arcana? No. Yes, you do. Right after this one, you have another one. So universe is trying to speak to you in some way, but this one is basically saying, you have the power, you have all the resources that you need to do what you need to do to get what you want to manifest for you. Okay? So the power is in your hands to do, to manifest anything that you want at this time. But you also want to be careful on the flip side of this, and because it could be relevant to you, is just watch out for tricksters, illusionists, because the magician is an illusionist. But I think it's more when it's upside down. I think to watch out for illusionists, things not appearing as what they should be, but it is an upright position, so it's a positive energy that's coming out to you. I'm basically saying that you can manifest anything that you want at this time due to you have all the resources that you need and that are at your fingertips right now. Next we have is the Empress. She gives birth to all things. So it could be a rebirth for you happening at this time. What else is going on? Abundance is what I'm getting. Abundance. And this is could be a mother figure as well in your life at this time, looking out for you. You could be a mother figure to somebody else at this time in someone else's life as well. But just remember, it is more of a card of rebirth because she gives birth to all things. Next card we have is the Ten of Cups. I know you keep kind of getting this card, you guys. But basically this is the happily ever after card. Happy home, happy family life, a card of completion. It is a 10, bliss, blissful emotions, and you also have, and it goes well with the next card after this as well, so they kind of blend and mesh well together. But basically a happily ever after card. So happy home, happy family life, emotional bliss, and basically, like I said, it goes well with this one, and it is the Ace of Cups. So this is a cup of new beginnings, and it could be new emotional beginnings for you. But it is your cup read it over as well, just full of emotions. Like I said, emotional bliss, so it kind of goes well and meshes well with the Ten of Cups, which is an emotional completion. But then you're coming back to a new beginning, a new stage. So you're completing, ending, and you're beginning as well. And this one's coming toward the mid-month of August for you. But new beginnings, and like I said, it could be new emotional beginnings, but then again, it could be anything else as well. And new beginnings in love, because this also says like love coming to you, a new emotional love, romantic love, maybe a love for a friendship as well. But it is the beginning of a relationship, and like I said, it doesn't have to be romantic, but basically this is an emotional card. But someone could be filling you up emotionally as well. So it could be friendship, it could be romantic, it could be business-wise as well. Just someone that meshes well with you on an emotional level. You guys are on the same page. So endings, new beginnings. So very good card. Very nice, beautiful cards that you have. But then we have the Two of Swords. And basically this is, the twos are talking about balance. And this is basically saying that you're at a, you're at a stalemate. And you cannot decide. But remember, no decision is still a decision. So be mindful of that. But it is you coming to a standstill or a stalemate, to you just can't make a decision either way. Okay, so it basically does have to do it with decisions at this time between two things, and you just can't decide or make that decision. So you're just kind of weighing your options. But like I said, it's like, even though no decision is still a decision. So you're going to come to that point, and it comes toward the ending of the month. But like I say, this is all energy, so it could happen at any part of the month of August. So then we have the Page of Cups. You have a lot of cups. Very good, though. And Page of Cups, again, this is a card of new beginnings, and it could be new emotional beginnings. It could be someone new coming into your life, and it could be emotional, it could be romantic. But again, it's being on the same page emotionally. Could be a good friendship coming in. But this is also saying you're this is also about getting news or a message coming your way, and it's an emotional message. Basically, it's an emotional message coming to you. And it's not bad because it is in the upright position. And so it hits you emotionally. And I wouldn't say that it's bad, because if it was this way, then I would say, oh, there's something to be cautioned of. But it is in the upright position. So, an emotional message or news coming to you. I think it's a message. And it hits you. But it could be any kind of message as well. So, but some kind of a message is coming to you toward the ending of the month that will hit you. And what else is going on with this card? It also says to listen to your intuition. This is basically the little fish in this cup is your intuition. And so it says, trust it, listen to it. It will never steer you wrong. Next, last card we have is the Page of Pentacles. Scholarships, higher learning, or learning a new skill. Excuse me. Could be also financial news. You know, the pages also represent maybe invitations as well. But it also says, because you got two pages side by side, one's an emotional, one's a financial or time related, and basically it's a new message, it's a new message or new news coming to you that you still don't have all the pieces of it together. So it's so new that you don't have all the information that you need to come to a conclusion but it is also invitations as well. As that's what I take it as. I also take it as invitations as well. So I mean, it's the ending of the month, and it could be part of the weekend, and it could be maybe many invitations coming to you, or at least two coming to you. You know, and one could be emotional or friendship, and the other one could be business related as well. So basically, Page of Pentacles, it is new beginnings. Again, like I said, it could be new financial beginnings. It could be new opportunities for financial success, but new opportunities, and it could be new financial opportunities coming to you. But it is also saying learning. It could also be learning a new skill, new trade, going back to school or taking a class. And what else is she saying? An invitation or news coming to you. But like I said, if it isn't an invitation, it could be business related, or just going out with coworkers for the weekend. But basically, not much much else to say about that. But let's kind of recap here. So, bam, the beginning of the month, the Magician card. So you have everything you need at your fingertips, in the palm of your hands. Be quiet. To manifest whatever it is that you want at this time. You have the power. So you're in a powerful position at the beginning of the month. Okay. And then we have a new birth and a rebirth, rebirthing for you. Maybe a mother figure coming into your life at this time, or you are a mother figure in somebody else's life at this time. But as I say, I see it as a rebirth, a new coming about for you. And then happy home, happy family life, a completion, emotional completion. It could be at that too. Emotional bliss. So coming to a completion, but happy home, happy family life, happily ever after. But then you're coming into new again, new emotions. Your cup runneth over. New beginnings for you, and it could be new emotional beginnings for you, a new love coming into your life, a romantic partner. It could be a new friendship coming in for you at this time as well, or even I'm getting new message again, and that ties into the pages as well. And this is about mid-month though, that all these emotions come about. But like I said, it doesn't necessarily, it is an emotional card, and we're basically rooted to that. But other than that, it is a card of new beginnings nonetheless. Okay. And then being at a stalemate, not able to make a decision either or at this time, and this is getting toward the ending of the month, being at a stalemate. But remember, no decision is still a decision, and it's talking about balance as well. So you want to be able to balance yourself out, getting toward the ending of the month. But just remember that you'll probably come to a place in your life where you just can't make a decision on two things. Okay. And then new beginnings again coming in, maybe a new message coming to you. Listen and trust your intuition at this time as well. And yes, maybe a new, something will change your emotions. And like I said, it could be a new person. Maybe it's new feelings for somebody. Maybe at first you didn't really care for them, but now you've decided that, you know, I kind of like this person. Because it took some time. But then again, it is also saying that you're getting new information, and you don't have all the information to gather yet to make a conclusion about something. Okay, and that goes for, I mean, it's really strong at the ending of the month. And then again, new beginnings again, and it could be new financial opportunities coming your way, maybe a business opportunity, maybe having a business meeting with somebody, but an invitation, and it could be business opportunity wise, or just spending time with coworkers, and maybe a new message coming in for you again, but you don't have all the information to that, to gather to fit all the pieces to come to a conclusion about it, because maybe it is a business opportunity that comes in for you, and you're just not sure. Maybe that's where the Two of Swords come in. You can't quite make a decision if you want to join this business opportunity or not. It could be that as well, and it could go as well with the Page of Cups, which emotional wise, these could be related to the same thing as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be two separate things. For some, it might be two separate things, emotional and financial. But then again, these could be related because some people, like me, I trust my emotions, and they're emotional driven, and so you're trying to basically make your decisions emotionally about it. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this, this opportunity coming to your way? Or how do you feel about this information coming to you at this time? So it could be that. It could be related to that. And I just discovered this and put them all together. And but then again, it could be higher learning a new skill, a new trade, taking a class on something, and it just could be you learning it through a book, learning it online, learning it through somebody else, like a mentor. So look out for that toward the ending of the month. So I bid you a great August. I hope you have a great one. And just remember, it takes two to row. And I bid you aloha.